So many people think that the law of attraction is simply about stating your desire and then sitting around and waiting for it to come, and that could not be further from the truth. Today, we're going to be addressing common misconceptions about the law of attraction and how to address them so you can start using it properly. Hey guys, I'm Kim and welcome back to the Higher Vibes Tribe community where we talk about everything law of attraction, mindset, and becoming your highest self. Today, we're going to be talking about what the law of attraction really is. It has become so popular lately, and that's honestly great. I love seeing people wake up to their true power and realize that they can really manifest the life that they want to live. But with popularity comes a lot of misinformation. My goal here is to just clear some things up for you and hopefully help you guys with your manifesting process. So the first and number one misconception that I see about the law of attraction is that people think you can just sit down for 10 minutes a day, do your manifestation practice, whatever it is, and then get up and go back to living life the way you were living with all those bad habits and negative energy. And that is just not what the law of attraction is, and if you do that, the law of attraction is not going to work for you. The law of attraction isn't simply about manifesting for a set period of time per day and then going back to those old habits. No. Yes, the law of attraction is about manifesting, but it's about so much more than that. Using the law of attraction is all about understanding your true power. It's about understanding that your thoughts and your overall vibration constantly influences your reality. So it's not just about doing one manifestation technique and then being done. It's about making a commitment to being your best self as much as possible. Because as we know, like attracts like. So if you sit down for 10 minutes a day and do your manifestation and then go back to your bad habits, that is going to be your predominant vibration. So that is what you're going to be attracting in your life, even though you did that manifestation technique for however many minutes a day. So if your dominant vibration is negative, that is what you're going to be attracting into your life. It's not about just feeling good and connecting for those 10 minutes, but feeling good and connecting as much as possible. And then eventually just trying to have this high vibe state as your natural state, not just this thing you do for 10 minutes a day. We can't do this, and we can't achieve this high vibe state by only doing these law of attraction manifestation techniques. The law of attraction is really about understanding what it takes on the inside to have that high vibe on the outside. Doing the inner work, making a commitment to letting go of habits, people, and things that no longer serve you. Because over time, once you do this, your vibe will automatically be raised. And then you'll be able to manifest so much easier because you'll always be connected to your higher self. It won't be a process of, okay, sit down for 10 minutes, okay, meditate, raise your vibe, raise your vibe, raise your vibe. You'll already be in that high state, that high vibe state. So manifesting is almost just like a byproduct of being who you really are. So yeah, in order for the law of attraction to work, you need to be aligned as much as possible. It's not just doing it for 10 minutes, but it's really about making a commitment to being your best self as much as possible. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this so far, I would really appreciate it if you could take a moment to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. It would really help me grow and get this message out to as many people as possible. So the second misconception about the law of attraction is that you need to be happy all the time. This is just simply not true. I did an entire video on this one, so I'll link it up here for you guys because I think this topic is just really important. You do not need to be happy all the time to use the law of attraction. Let me say that again. You do not need to be happy all the time to use the law of attraction. I know I talk about being happy and keeping your vibe high all the time, but I want you guys to be truly happy, not faking it in any way. Like, you can't pretend to be happy when manifesting and once you're done, you go back to feeling down. That's just not how it works. And maybe you can fake it and make others believe that you're happy, but you can't fake your vibe. You can't lie to the universe. Vibes don't lie. You don't need to be happy all the time, but you do need to be committed to working through those feelings till you get to a place where you are truly happy. Work through those feelings and emotions so you can get to a place of true gratitude. It's not really even about happiness per se. It's about being connected to your true authentic self, which is who you really are. But how exactly do we do this? The million-dollar question. This involves a lot of self-reflection, inner work, and shadow work, which is basically facing the dark side of yourself. It's basically facing all of those things we really don't want to face. All those things that you try so hard to avoid. Yeah, no. We ought to face those things if you want to use the law of attraction. You need to confront it. Maybe not all at once, but it is a journey, but eventually you do have to deal with it. And when we work through those things, we'll be more happy and positive anyway. We won't have to fake that state. You'll just be able to feel how you truly feel, which will be a positive high vibe. Other things that you can do just to raise your vibe and connect to your higher self in general is lessening your exposure to negative things. So maybe watching the news less, not hanging out with toxic people. You can meditate, exercise, get out in nature, eat healthy, whole foods. These are all things that naturally improve your mood and your vibe. So it's not really about being happy and forcing yourself to be happy, but it's really just about working through these blocks that we have so that our normal and natural state is happiness. You won't have to try and be anything, you just are. So the third misconception about the law of attraction is that you simply wish for your desire and then you just sit around and wait. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. You do have to sit down, manifest, communicate your desire to the universe, but then after that, you have to take inspired action. What is inspired action, you ask? It's basically going out there and doing everything possible that you can to make your desire a reality. I like to think of the law of attraction as you still need to be doing everything in your control to make your dreams come true, but the universe just kind of helps you with the things that you can control and makes things happen for you behind the scenes, like bringing the right people into your life or the right opportunities or things like that. But you also have to show the universe just how much you want this thing, and you do that by taking inspired action. Like maybe you can manifest one or two things sporadically by sitting down and it will manifest, but to manifest those big ticket items, you really need to be taking inspired action along with manifesting. I feel like becoming aligned with your true self is really the key to all of this, because when you're your true self, you're naturally more positive and more high vibe anyway. And as a byproduct of that, you'll follow your true passion and your true purpose. So you'll be taking inspired action anyway, and the universe will just be helping you along the way. Like so many people who are against the law of attraction say, yeah, you're not gonna get your desires by sitting around and doing nothing. The law of attraction doesn't work. And I'm like, I agree. I never said the law of attraction is about sitting around and doing nothing. Yes, manifest, have a high vibe, but also work towards it. This will help you align with your desire and therefore also help you attract it towards you as well. So the fourth misconception that I see about the law of attraction is that people believe the law of attraction is only for certain people and you have a choice in whether or not you use it. No. Firstly, anyone and everyone can use the law of attraction to manifest your dream life. And honestly, we're all using it, except some of us are just using it unconsciously instead of consciously. The reality is your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are constantly creating your life, whether you're aware of it or not. Like you don't have a choice on whether or not your vibration creates your reality, but you do have a choice on whether or not you use that intentionally. Just think about when you have a bad day. One bad thing happens in the morning, like you wake up late and suddenly it's just another string of bad events, like your coffee spills and then you're late to work and then you realize you made a mistake at work and bad things just keep happening. And that's because your vibe was negative, so you started attracting more negative things into your life. But on the flip side of that, think about a day where only great things seem to happen for you. You eat your fave breakfast, no traffic to work, then your boss tells you what an amazing job you did, and then you have a surprise lunch at work. Great things just kept happening because your vibe was high, so you attracted more positive things into your life. And on a more grand scale, have you ever noticed there are certain people who just seem to be lucky and things always just seem to be going well for them? But yeah, that isn't a coincidence. That person probably just makes the best of all situations and they try to be grateful for what they do have, so things just continue to work out for them. They aren't lucky, they're simply using their vibration to attract what they want. And the law of attraction isn't only for wildly successful people, celebrities, billionaires, and athletes. A simple quick search on YouTube can show you just how many normal, average, everyday people have found success using the law of attraction. Even try talking to your friends and family. They might be using the law of attraction, but they might not know that's exactly what it's called. But yeah, whether you know it or not, we are always creating our reality. We honestly cannot shut that off. That's why it's so important to be mindful of what you're thinking about and how you're feeling. And the fifth misconception I see about the law of attraction is that people think it's just some new made up concept. Yeah, no. The law of attraction goes way back. Now, by no means am I an expert on the history of the law of attraction, but based on the research that I have done, the law of attraction was first talked about in the late 1800s and early 1900s. And based on my knowledge, again, the law of attraction actually has roots in Hinduism, and so many prominent philosophers study this concept, and it's also mentioned in a lot of common scriptures and religions. These teachings do talk about the law of attraction, they just don't use the words the law of attraction. Again, this is just my interpretation and how I choose to see those scriptures and those teachings, but yeah, many other people, papers, and articles draw the same conclusion that I do. This is all to say that it's not some new made-up concept, it honestly goes way back. It has just become a lot more popular lately, especially after the movie The Secret. And now with the use of social media, this message is just able to become so much more widespread, so much more quickly. And this also goes hand in hand with what I believe to be true, which is that so many more people are having spiritual awakenings now. All the things that have been going on have really opened people's eyes to the reality of the world and how powerful we truly are. So this has just led to a lot more people researching things, looking for answers, and learning about things and trying to practice it in their daily life. So yeah, do your own research as well, but I can guarantee that the law of attraction is just not some new made up concept. So the main takeaway I want you guys to have today is to know that the law of attraction is about so much more than simply manifesting. It's about committing to being your highest self as much as possible, taking inspired action, and knowing that anyone, yes, anyone can do it. If you enjoyed this video at all, please like and subscribe, and as always, until next time, sending good vibes your way.